Welcome to ISC 24 in Hamburg, Germany. I'm here with Torsten Hoefler, Professor of ETH Zurich and Chief Architect for Machine Learning at CSCS, but here today is in his role as advisor and mentor of the students participating at the Student Cluster Competition. 6 months ago, in Denver, at Supercomputing, we were celebrating the Team RACKlette who won the overall awards. They had very old hardware and they did fantastically well. This time I heard that they have the most modern architecture. So Torsten, what are your expectations now?
Yeah, the expectations are that the team is going to be great. I mean, in Denver we have seen that the team was absolutely amazing. This year we have many new faces in the team, so it's going to be another amazing team. And Hussein is helping out a lot to coach the team, to get them all the technical insights they have gained over the couple of months, and also helping with the hardware.
But Torsten, how do you inspire these students to be part of the Team RACKlette? Do you advertise it in your lectures? How do you do this?
Yes. Actually, at ETH, I'm teaching in the second semester a mandatory lecture on parallel programming. So ETH Zurich is one of the not so many universities worldwide where every computer science student has to learn about essentially high-performance programming in the second semester, which we call parallel programming. And in this lecture, we advertise the Cluster Challenge team a lot. But the team itself is also advertising. So the team is self-forming, self-assembling, and really trying to find the best people in the class and in the undergraduate at ETH to form.
Thank you. And with me, I am with Hussein Harake, Senior System Engineers at CSCS, and here in his role of technical support, he helps the student with the technical challenges. Hussein, how did you prepare for ISC Students Cluster Competition after having won in Denver?
So the fact that we won in Denver, that's put us really under more pressure. And so we have planned already a process where especially new members, they have to follow at least one workshop. We organize it in Zurich, and we follow straight because we are following a procedure where we have to teach from really basic stuff. So we get students that they are new in this domain. We start working from really basic stuff until a certain point where we become out of this competition an expert in this field. And that's where we are really happy and to say, okay, we got an accomplished mission because, they learned a lot. And regardless if we win or not, that's the most important part from this competition.
What is the selection process? So you have, 20 students participate, asking to be part of the team. Of course, you cannot select all the 20 students. How do you proceed?
So the first selection comes when Torsten, announces the participants, especially for the first year and second year. And this is really not limited to computer science, but also computational science and other faculties like physics and math, and they are all welcome to join us, really. And then I do have the first meeting face-to-face with them, where we just interview all of them, and I have a single meeting face-to-face to see if they are really ready for this competition that will come directly after this meeting, or we have to wait a little bit for the next one. And that happened many times where we had motivate the students to wait for the next competition, and they will really work hard to get prepared. And I can tell you, some of them, they were doing really captain of the groups after the competition.
So we should say that students change at every competition.
Having the same team is even, we give to be accepted at for instance, supercomputing, you cannot use the same team because you get less points in the selection. And you could easily get refused. So that's why we have to always come with a new team. And
okay.
Also start again the process from the beginning, learning process, teaching, and get students motivated.
Thank you. Now, irrespective whether they win or lose, it's important to participate. We know that, and we have great students. But how would you motivate as students to join the RACKlette team?
So what this is really about, actually, this whole team, this whole competition is about creating the future leaders in high-performance computing. It's partially about winning the competition, but actually with this team, and I've been running such teams as a mentor back in 2007 and 2008 even. And out of these teams, there came leaders that are today recognized as leaders in high-performance computing. For example, Jens Domke, he was at the University of Dresden. He was mentioned today in the keynote as one of his papers, in the opening keynote of ISC, as one of his papers was cited there. So he was one of my students in the cluster competition in 2008. And the students won that year, so we have created leaders. Out of the previous years, I think 3 or 4 of the students are currently employees at CSCS. So they are helping CSCS to develop, and CSCS is helping them to develop. Furthermore, one of those students is actually with Jens in Riken in Japan at one of the top-class research institutions there to do an internship. So there are many, many success stories for the students themselves, how their career development benefited from this kind of engagement. So it's not about winning, it's about personal and professional development of the new talents and future HPC leaders.
Thank you very much, Torsten, for the great words. Thank you, Hussein. And what is left to me to say is a big good luck to the RACKlette team here at ISC 2024.